Hello and welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Reader, The Revert. I am an intuitive reader. The purpose of my channel is to bring you guidance, to bring you any type of assistance, coaching that you might need on your spiritual journey. I am an intuitive reader, so that means I get the messages as I read from the angels, from your higher self. So it's very important to stay towards the end of the video to make sure you get all the information from source. And at the end of every reading, I will pick my wisdom oracle deck over here, and just to see what messages does the spirit angel want to add on the reading. I already pre-shuffled just to save time. So this is the first video for the Earth Signs 2020. Happy New Year. And so I just want to jump on and see what energies, what messages does your higher self angels want you to focus on going into this new year. So the reading is about what you should focus on, and that's it. So the main energy, the main message we have is no place like home. So this talks about authenticity. This talks about feeling at home, fitting in with the people around you, just feeling like you belong and you're feeling at home, even with yourself, you know, feeling peaceful, feeling like you're feeling whole, you know, your mind, your body, and your spirit, higher self. It's all feeling like home, all come together, cozy. I don't know. Let's see. So to clarify, we have 10 of Pentacles. We have Knight of Cups. We have 4 of Pentacles. We also have King of Swords. We have 5 of Pentacles. And last, Knight of Swords. So very interesting, lots of Pentacles. We are doing the Earth signs. And especially like talking about home, feeling at home, feeling stable within yourself, within your home. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So let's just see what the message is. Okay. Anyways, it doesn't really matter how I place it, the cards, because the message, whatever the message is, that's what it will be. Okay. So right away here, we have someone, could be you, could be the situation around it. This is a general reading, so parts of the readings may apply, part of the reading may not apply. So that's why it's very important to stay towards the end, because I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I'm being guided intuitively, and so you have to use discernment to piece it together. And if you like the message, please like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and if you are, thank you very much for subscribing. And so four of Pentacles, very interesting, because 4, and then there's the 5, and then there's the 10, and 4 plus 5 is 9, after 9 is 10. So oh my god. Okay, so something about some past grudge, past issue, holding on to the past, being possessive, being like not wanting to share, um, possessive as well. It could be any type of possession, possessive over finance, possessive over a relationship. It could also be possessive thinking as well. Um, I'm just picking up um, like a negative, you're like obsessed with negative thinking. I don't know why I'm picking that up. It's like not negative thinking, but like old belief patterns. It's like you're holding on to that, how you see life or money or how you see things. There's like a pattern and you're like holding on tight to it. I don't know why I'm picking that up. And whatever situation of possessiveness or um, being rigid, holding on to past people, place, and things, that situation is causing you to feel left out in the cold. It's caused you to be put out in the cold because maybe um, there was an opportunity, there was a chance, and either you or the person took this chance, jumped on the horse, and forged ahead. Okay. You or the person made a head over heart decision, being very analytical about the situation. Possibly, if this is you, sitting down and really going over again what you think, what you believe, what you're holding on to, what's your truth. It confirms what I was picking up. It's like a negative, a possessive way of thinking, being too rigid in your perception of the situation, your perception of life, perception of the other person. It's a general reading. Asking yourself, why do I think this? Why do I believe this? You know, um, possibly trying to find a better way to communicate. Finding a better way to communicate because here we have two kings. Okay, so this can be the same person, so you can realize that you're not being authentic to who you are, you're not being authentic in your truth, and there's an opportunity that came, or because an opportunity that happened, something happened fast out of nowhere and put you out in the cold, possibly. And it's just caused you to really take a step back and think about your life. Think about, do you feel at home? Do you feel at home with yourself? Do you feel whole? Do you feel complete? Do you feel authentic? Are you in an environment that is for your highest good? Are you in an environment, are you in a situation that is allowing you to be authentic, is allowing you to speak your mind, to speak your truth, to communicate your ideas and your feelings? Because of the King of Cups. So I feel that this situation has caused you to, even if it's Kings, it's just energy. So if you're a female watching and it does say King, so that just means your masculine energy. So your energy is more masculine than it is feminine. And what I'm getting up is that this situation has now opened up your consciousness to, you do have feelings, and your feelings are valid because they are authentic to you. This is your truth, your true feelings. It's made you realize that you do have more compassion than you think, that you are not this reserved earth sign, that's just sitting there and like no feelings. No, because earth signs, and that's the thing. So this is why there's two nights, because earth signs, we are analytical. We are. I'm an earth sign. I'm a Virgo sun. So the situation has just the opportunity, or from spirit, or it's always from spirit. Everything's always divinely guided. Okay, and now you realize that I need to have more compassion for myself, or compassion towards the other person, situation. Also, it's really taught you a lesson to be the king of your emotions, whatever the emotion is. Because earth signs, it's not like we don't like feelings. It's just that we're just so analytical. We're so like King of Swords energy, we just like to process everything. We like to think about it before we do it. We have to think about it before we get on the horse, So it's like we thought about it. He's there with the sword. Either we made the decision, or spirit forced us to jump on the horse with the same sword of truth, of whatever communication or enlightenment that we've just received. Because we no longer want to feel left out in the cold. We no longer want to feel abandoned. We no longer want to have any, because for this card, for me, especially with my finance right now, is like I'm very good with my finance. Like everything is budget, but for some reason, it's like the money is just not there when I want it. For my personal things, this is what I'm realizing right now. The money is there for every other thing, bills, kids, whatever. But when it's time to do my manicure, when it's time for, it's like I'm out. And that is really starting to annoy me. It's really starting to annoy me, and it's just making me, it's forcing me actually to revisit my finances, how I handle it. So it's like, because for me, in my situation, is actually the opposite. I have to start to like be possessive over my finance for myself first before I pay the bills. Because everyone's different, this is me personally, because of how and they always say that your finance is tied up to your love life. So again, we always give love to everybody else, and then when it comes to us, we're depleted, So that can be a message for someone. I am an earth sign as well, so that can be a message, like a side note. And so once we've come to this realization, once we've trusted ourselves, trusted our intuition, trusted spirit, okay, because each one of us, our path and our journey is authentic to us. And if we don't respect our authentic journey, who will? Because it's yours. You're the captain of the ship. If you're not steering the ship, then the water, the ocean, life is just going to make you flow wherever a life wants for you to go. But even in boat sense, it's like you can still be on the same boat and you're trying to steer one way, but that's not your purpose. That's not where you're supposed to go, And then on the other hand, it's like, oh, well, just let things float. No, you are a co-creator of your life. Once you are authentic to yourself, your emotions, your perception of yourself, or how you want to move about your journey, once you are clear on that, okay, opportunities will come. You just have to jump on the horse. That's it. Opportunities will come because we have the Ten of Pentacles. So you will have the stability, you will have the abundance in the material world physically. But you have to physically jump on the horse. And as you're jumping on the horse, you are a co-creator of your journey, your life. Okay? Your home. No one can come in your home, because then it will be a burglary. No one can come to your home that they don't belong. I know no one can come to my house and you didn't call me to even tell me you're coming. Okay? I don't care if you're downstairs and you didn't tell me you're coming, you're not coming in my house. That's just me personally. Because for me, it's a sign of respect, okay? No one can come in your house. No one can infiltrate your personal space. Your house is your personal space. Your body, your mind, your feelings is also your personal space. It's you. It's home to you. Your emotion. It's all you. Okay? So earth signs going into 2020, it's all about you. It's all about being authentic to you, not letting people, things, situations from outside come inside. You will never let someone come inside your house that's unwelcome. You will never let someone come in your house that you don't like them, or you know that they don't love you, or you know that they don't like you, you know that they're talking behind your back, you know that they have ill intent toward you. Will never let that person come inside your house. You can fake. You can go outside. We can go to a restaurant. We can go to McDonald's. We can go here and there and there and there. We can stay outside of my house. But you're still being fake. You're still being unauthentic to yourself. You know, because you know the person is deceptive. You know the person is not authentic. But we still do it anyways because, you know. But 2020, earth signs, and I'm including it too, we need to cut that. We need to cut that. Okay. I don't do the fake thing, but I know like on which side the authenticity comes in for me. Is like I was saying about the finances, it's like not feeling guilty, not feeling bad for spending some money on myself before I paid my phone bill, you know. Like the phone bill will get paid. You know, I know personally that I'm not in a situation where I'm one bill away from getting cut off or one rent away from being put on the street. I know that for a fact, and I thank God every day that I'm blessed to be able to say that, because it's not from my own hands. It's from God. So knowing that, why do I still continue to pay those bills that they're good? And then I'm here like, oh, I can't do my nails. Oh, I can't do my hair. Oh, I wanted to. Why? And then it's like I'm stuck at home. I can't go anywhere. And then it's like anyways. So bottom of the deck. What is it? Changing the wind. This card talks about feeling a shift because we are about to shift into our authenticity, and we don't know where we're gonna land. And Virgos, we like to Virgos, sorry. Yes, Virgos, but earth signs, we like to think and plan and be analytical and have all the information, because I'm not doing nothing if I don't have all the information. That's just me. So this is just bottom of the deck. And here we have bottom of the deck is Seven of Cups. So opportunities, abundance it's gonna like open up for you. You know, it's the bottom of the deck here. And there was also the World card. So, physical abundance, material wealth. Material wealth doesn't necessarily have to be money, but wealth in knowledge, wealth in spirituality, wealth in love. It's all here on the table. So what the angels want you to know, focus on yourself. Take the opportunities that spirit is sending you to get out of the cold, to get out of any lack mentality, feeling of abandonment, feeling that I don't have enough, there isn't enough for me to get what I want, to get where I want to go on my horse. No, you're going to get there because abundance is here on the table. So if you like this video, please subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and comment, share. Also, if you want something private to you, all my information is in the description box. So we're gonna get a message from your angels or higher self directly to add on this message. So what does your angels or higher self want to add? 2 came out. 3. Oh, no, it's 2. Okay. We're going to keep it. The High Lady of Love and Compassion. I was just saying it, and it's number 1. Okay. Oh, my God. That's amazing. That's really cool. There's 1 and there's 10. That's really cool. The High Lady of Love and Compassion talks about reverence, kindness, consideration of your own feelings. Oh my God, but I'm going to read the book. And also we have the Wise Woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. Authenticity is to stand in your integrity. You have to be authentic. Okay. Okay, let's read the book. Earth signs. Happy New Year. So I'm going to read, when the High Lady of Love and Compassion chooses you to be your ally, she brings you a deep and meaningful message. She reminds you that only love is real. Earth signs, we need to get out of this analytical, this King of Swords energy. And it's like, for me, this is a typical earth sign. Okay, male or female, this is who we are. Okay, we need to get out of that. We need to move into this. And don't you think it's interesting? There are 2 kings. Anyways, okay. Because the kings, the masculine energy is the analytical. So it's like, okay. Love's greatest creative power is ignited by the conscious action of compassion. Compassion towards yourself, compassion towards people around you. Maybe we have a rigid way of seeing things, people, situations. Have more compassion. Generosity of the heart, reverence, respect, and empathy for all living things bring you profound power to live a life of happiness and contentment. Love, compassion, and kindness to all must be the impulse behind your thoughts. Jumping on that horse, the impulse, it must be love, compassion, kindness. Feelings and actions, action. Taking action when your intention is to create a prosperous and abundant life. Unconditional love will be returned tenfold. This is 10. I told you. Hold on. A card fell. The Knight of Cards fell. The Knight of The Knight of Swords fell down. It must, oh my God, guys. It's like confirmation. It needs to end. We need to put it down. Put down our sword. Put down our swords and pick up our cup of love. Earth signs, this is what we need to do. The High Lady also reminds you that when she chooses to be your ally, she brings you evidence that you're loved. All manners of synchronicities align in your favor. Just this reading, there's so many synchronicities in the words and in the cards, and there's like 3 different decks. If your question refers to a relationship, you're required to think of the other person, compassion towards other person, I was saying that, and inquire what is in his or her highest good. Give selfless without asking for or expecting anything in return, and let go. What is yours will come to you. Kindness always returns somehow. You will surely receive that which you are given in more ways than you can imagine. I'm reading slowly, guys, because I'm an earth sign and there's some messages in there for me too. Okay, 21. The wise woman, integrity. The wise woman of Wonderland brings integrity to thoughts, words, and deeds. She lets you know that as long as you're in the flow, and I was talking about the boat, okay? Being the captain of your ship, flowing. When you're in the flow of honesty, authenticity, she keeps you under her protection and care. When she appears as your ally, she signals a time when honesty pays off, yielding greater dividends than you can expect. Dividends means money, okay? But again, material wealth, it's not just physically dollars and cents in the physical world. You'll be thankful that you remain faithful and loyal to your path, even if you felt left out in the cold. It's important to stay authentic to yourself, to your path, because as I was saying, only this path and this journey is yours. It's no one else can come and steer your ship. It's your boat, so when you do see the Ten of Pentacles manifest for you, that's when your analytical mind is going to comprehend everything. Because we like to, it's Pentacles. We like to see things tangible in the material world. But you are on a spiritual journey. I am on a spiritual journey. We are all on a spiritual journey. That's why the word awakening is, because we think that we're this, but we're not. We have to awaken to the fact that we're not. Our authentic purpose is to be spiritual beings on a spiritual journey, not on a 3D holding on to your pentacles. No, you gotta let that go. And if you see, you have to let it go, because it's like 4, 5 of Pentacles, change. Okay. Stay true to yourself, first and foremost. I'm just saying that. Although it may appear that you could lose something as a result, feeling left out in the cold, oh my God. You can never lose what is truly yours. Because whatever earth sign we're holding on to, because we're so scared and we're thinking, and we're not thinking that this journey, this situation, this life is mine and mine alone. Because you see, it's yours. Yes, it's yours. The pentacle is yours, but we don't have to sit on it and be possessive over it. We can let it go. It might feel like we're out in the cold about the situation, letting go of an old pattern of thinking. Because then you're like, okay, well, what am I supposed to think? Because with what I'm going through, this is what's happening. It's like everything's forcing me to use my third eye, my spiritual eye, and not my physical eyes. And it's very hard because it's like I feel in some way I do feel left out in the cold of what's going on. I want to know. I want to see. I want to see. It's not necessarily to see, but it's just like the tangible aspect of it, you know. So this is the reading, earth signs. Thank you very much for watching. If you want something personal to you, all my information is in the description box, and I would very much appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel so you can get notified when I post. I also have videos separate for love readings. I have videos separate for singles, and I have videos separate for those in a love connection but are currently in separation. So I just bring some messages from the person that you're separated from, look at their energies and what message or what should you focus on, and we just take a look and we just let spirit guide the reading, and I bring you the information intuitively. So thank you for watching my page, my channel, my video, and all of that stuff. So thank you. Bye.